Now we are going to create our catalog page. So inside of the pages folder, let's create the new file and call it catalog.php. Inside of this file, first of all, we're going to open a PHP tag and close it. And after the starting one, let's first create a variable called cat equals URL get param, and we're looking for the param called category. As you may remember in the previous video, if we open a template folder and open header.php, if we scroll down, we've created a link which actually passes the category ID onto this page. So we're looking for this parameter. Now we check if empty cat, that means that the category hasn't been passed, in which case we want to display our error page. So require once, and we're going to require our error.php page. This page is in the same folder, so we can just call the name of the page itself. Else, we are going to be checking if the category exists, basically. So variable catalog, and we assign in a new instance of the catalog class. Actually, let's call it, just to keep the naming conventions in place, obj catalog. Object catalog, new catalog. Okay, and now category variable equals object catalog, and a new method which we'll create in just a second called get category. This specific method will take one parameter, which is the ID of the category, and obviously the ID of the category is passed inside of the category parameter through the URL, so it's our cat variable. So if we pass this variable here, and we'll work on this method in just a moment, but first of all, let's check if category is empty. So if empty category, then we want to display our error again. That means that someone's just put in the parameter into the variable without really clicking on a link. Else, we're going to process our page. So let's create our get category method. So if we open our classes, catalog class, create a few new lines, and start by typing public function get category. And we're taking the ID of the category here. Now SQL statement, select all from, and again, the table name, where ID equals, and now single quote, double quote, dot, this DB instance, which we have already created inside of the applications class, and now escape function, which clears up the input ID, dot to concatenate, double quote, and single quote in between two of them, and then semicolon right at the end. So basically, where ID equals ID passed through the parameter as a parameter, and then return this DB fetch 1, and obviously we need to remember to pass the parameter this time, which will be our SQL statement. Okay, so our get category classes method is now created. We can close our header and catalog. Okay, so now if the category exists, we create a new variable called rows equal, and now catalog, sorry, not catalog, it's going to be again this object, and a new method get products, and we pass in the category ID as well. So in the next video, we'll create our new method called get products.